techniques. I'll also teach you about pedagogical grammar. I'll be teaching you about descriptive grammar, prescriptive grammar, content words, functional words. Further, I'll teach you about innateness versus, late language acquisition device. So these questions examiner usually ask in your final exam. I try to discuss each one by one. So let's start. So today you'll be learning about approach versus method. What's the difference between approach and method? Perhaps examiner will be asking about define approach and method. Then you'll be able to describe what is approach and what is method. I'll be teaching you, in a practical way. I'll be giving you a certain example, and you people will be able to easily recognize between approach and method. These two terms usually confuse and baffle students. You'll be learning about eclectic method. This word eclectic, it has been taken from the Greek word. So this word eclectic mean mix, to mix something. So when you are mixing all method and you driving new, it is known as eclectic method. You might know about direct method, audiolingual method, communicative method, bilingual method, and there are other methods as well. So these methods are used in teaching. So mostly teacher, they are applying audiolingual method, communicative method, direct method, GTM method. So this method is in fact blend of all. So it is just a blend of all method, and by blending, clubbing, and connecting all method, you derive something new. So this method help you to overcome drawbacks and demerits of the other methods. For example, you teaching direct method, there are certain students, they don't know culture of English language. So you are giving instruction in target language. Students are baffled and confused how to pick up this, because they are not aware especially they are not aware about the cultural knowledge, background knowledge of the target language. Students are baffled. You need to blend of the other method. This method, eclectic method, will help you to blend other method. For example, you also involve GTM method, you involve translation method, you involve communicative method, you involve audiolingual method, you involve other method, for example TPR and rest of the method, in a way to give blend of all these methods. This method overcome the drawbacks of the other method. This is very helpful method. I will be teaching you about eclectic method. It's known as eclectic method. When you unite other method in a way to transfer best knowledge to your student, this method help you, especially eclectic method. So then we'll discuss about the grammar. What is grammar? Grammar mean it is a procedure system of combining rules, regulation of the language. If you want to talk in language, you want to speak any language, you need system, you need sentences, how to combine sentences, how to combine letter, word, phrases, sentences, clauses, idioms, all you need to combine in a certain orders. So this grammar, it helps you out to combine words, to connect words, to relate senses. So this is what grammar that help you out in a way to describe your knowledge. I'll be discussing about what is grammar. I'll be talking you about prescriptive and descriptive grammar. Already told you, you might have seen a lot of people, whenever you deviate from language, certain people, they make correction. They are following in fact prescriptive method, which is usually used in the teaching, especially in our school. So whenever we follow, especially in grammar, we follow, if we are talking about present indefinite tense, we follow subject plus verb, first form plus subject. So here is a subject, here is a verb, and then object. So subject, it is a doer of the sentence, object on which action is performed, and verb is itself action. So we've got formula subject plus verb first form plus object. Subject plus do does plus not plus verb first form plus object. Do does plus subject plus verb first form plus object. And then question word do does plus subject plus verb first form plus. It's just order of the sentences. These are the rule. So once if somebody just deviating from rules and regulation of the grammar. So if person follows prescriptive method of grammar, he or she will just make her stop. She or he will stop, and he or she will say, you are not following the rules. So as long as you are deviating and you are also interrupting students, so this is good or this is bad, this is the method to write, this is not. So you are following, in fact, prescriptive method of prescriptive grammar. Then we have a descriptive grammar. Descriptive grammar focus on way of the people speak or use language. Whatever way they speak, they consider descriptive approach, consider it is as a dialect of certain language, a style of the language. They say that whatever people speak, it is a good, because it is his her style or dialect, so let her speak. Because descriptive grammar focus on how people describe language, how people speak, and it will take data and as it will be describing, rather than putting some rule of prescriptions. So nothing at all. In descriptive grammar, you have to evaluate as people use language. How people use language, you have to describe the language. So as a linguistic approach is to describe language, not impose rule. So descriptive is just about the describing language, how people use language. Then we'll be discussing about the pedagogical grammar. What are the technique to convey ideas of grammar? How do you teach language in the classroom? It is known as a pedagogical grammar. So what pedagogy you use in a way to convey to the student? What strategy you apply in a way to teach to the student? So technique you apply in the classroom to convey ideas to the student. It is known as a pedagogical grammar. I'll be talking about in detail in today's lecture. Then we have the concept of late. As you know, after behaviorist theory, when Noam Chomsky he rejected the behaviorist theory, or he rejected B.F. Skinner. So on what basis he rejected the behaviorist? Behaviorist way of approaching language, they say that whatever behavior you expose to the student or learner, he or she learn the language. But according to the innate theory, so animals, they are also exposed certain behavior, but animals, they are unable to pick up language. They are unable to speak like the human being. So on the basis of this idea, Noam Chomsky derived idea that it is only the property of the human being to speak language. It is not behavior that enables a child to speak language. In fact, child is having a lead inside his or her mind. So lead automatically started functioning. So without involving like a behavior or like that approach, child can speak language. It's only ability of the human being, like even monkey or rest of the animals, they can be exposed behavior. After exposing certain behavior, they are unable to speak. So it is only the property of the human being they can speak due to the laid device which is existed in the mind of the child. So on the basis of this idea, he rejected the behaviorist theory, because behaviorists, they were relying on the behaviors. Though behavior helps a child to learn certain knowledge, but we can't solely depend on the behaviors. that only behavior enable a child to speak language. So there are certain animals, they can be exposed behavior, still they are unable to speak in a language. So on the basis of this idea, he rejected the behaviorist theory, because behaviorist not fulfilling the overall, spectrums or overall paradigms of this theory. This theory was not fulfilling overall paradigms, overall spectrums of learning language. So he rejected, and he has given his own theory. Even he has given concept of the universal grammar, that every language has structure, every language has a certain property, universal grammar in it. So LADE, language acquisition device, according to Noam Chomsky, it is existing in the mind of the child when he is born, and it automatically started functioning. And then we have innateness. Innateness is also a theory. It's a mental theory. It is also known as innate theory. It's also known as the mental theory. It's also known as a cognitive theory, that it is all mind that acquires language. Mind is having LADE, and ultimately LADE approaches language gradually. It automatically functioning with the passage of time. So these are the concepts today I will be discussing. I'll also discuss about the content word and functional word. So what is content word and functional word? Who will tell me what is content word and what is functional word? Fozia, what is content word and functional word? कंटेंट वर्ड ऐसे वर्ड्स होते हैं फौजिया जो बढ़ते रहते हैं, हर साल उनमें उनकी जो लेंथ है वो बढ़ती रहती है, मतलब उनकी जो लेंथ है उसमें इजाफा होता रहता है. कंटेंट वर्ड ग्रोइंग कंडीशन में होते हैं, ठीक है. कंटेंट वर्ड में क्या आता है? कंटेंट वर्ड में नाउन होते हैं, ठीक है, वर्ब होते हैं, और फौजिया क्या, एडजेक्टिव होते हैं, ठीक है, एडवर्ब होते हैं. अब देखें ये जो है हर साल बढ़ते रहते हैं, नए वर्ड्स जो हैं वो शामिल होते रहते हैं, नाउन आते हैं, वर्ब आते हैं, एडवर्ब आते हैं, एडजेक्टिव आते हैं, और हर साल इनमें इजाफा होता है. लेकिन उसके साथ साथ फौजिया आपने देखा होगा कुछ वर्ड होते हैं फंक्शनल वर्ड. अब फंक्शनल वर्ड कौन से होते हैं फौजिया? Functional words. Fozia, are you listening to me?
जी.
Preposition.
He, she, it.
ये preposition, pronoun.
That.
Article.
Conjunctions.
Conjunction. अब ये ऐसे वर्ड हैं फौजिया जिनमें मतलब इनमें इजाफा नहीं होता, ये यही रहते हैं. आप जब से पढ़ रही हैं आप मुझे बताएं कि ये वर्ड जो हैं पहले भी ऐसे थे, आज भी ऐसे हैं. दीज वर्ड्स आर सेम वेदर आफ्टर 20 years 50 years you will not see they are growing, they are as it is. But talk about other words like functional word, especially content words, they are growing every year. Even 1,000 words they are added, 1,000, 100 plus. So in every topics, even some new words are being introduced, like Twitter, twittering, twitterable, twitterly, and the same word coronavirus, COVID-19, coronavirus, and the other virus like that. So new words, they are automatically added in the content words. Functional words, they are constant, they remain as it is. So let's learn one by one all these.